yeah, the gang's all here. It's finally Friday night. Decibel Geek is back with you tonight. We're going to hang out. We're going to talk about rock and roll. We're going to have a real good time. We've got the world premiere video debut from our friends. Iggy's with us tonight. Ray's with us. Of course, you know I'm talking about Dawn of the Rising. You guys are going to get a world premiere video tonight. Man, it feels like MTV around here. Chris, what's going on, brother?
Oh, man. All right. Doing good, man. I just dealing with some technical gremlins behind the scenes, but yeah, doing good otherwise.
Nice. Guys, thanks for joining us once again.
Yeah, thank you for having us again here. Feels like home already.
Absolutely. Thanks for having us.
So
it does.
So Ray just sent us a video. So you're on vacation now, huh?
We're on staycation in Scottsdale right now. It's beautiful. Check it out.
Oh, it's pretty.
Looks nice.
Hot AF.
Yeah.
Awesome. Adam NC checking in. Good to see you.
Dude, rock and roll.
Hey, Adam.
How are you boys doing?
Pretty good.
Doing good, man.
I got vacation next week.
Good.
I'm going to Florida. I'm going to lay on the beach for a few days.
Oh,
nice. So
nice.
close and so
Equally
far,
beautiful.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. All right.
That's where Iggy was born.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. What part?
Miami.
Miami.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, my dad still lives there. My sister and my brother on my dad's side, they're still there in Miami. That's one stop I'm doing on the way back.
We were down in that neck of the woods in February doing an interview, and then we wound up staying at our friend Ralph's house in Hialeah.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Is that when you guys got stuck down there? I think I saw that.
Yeah.
That was quite an adventure.
Yeah, we got
The
sent down
weather
there.
or something got you guys stuck down there?
Yeah, we got sent down there to interview Artie Kornfeld, who is known as the godfather of Woodstock, and set us up in a nice hotel.
Oh, really?
Had a really awesome studio we got to sit down in. They filmed the whole thing. I've never seen any of it. I don't know if they've ever ended up using any of it, but they sent us down there for it. We had a good time. And then what I think there was like tornadoes in Tennessee, or no, it was tornadoes in northern Florida and blizzards in Tennessee. And between the two of them, you couldn't get a flight back. But our good friend, the good doctor from the Rock and Metal Combat podcast, Ralph Vieira, saved us, gave us a place to crash, and we had good times. You know, it was an unintended extra stay, but it was definitely, I'm glad in retrospect that it all worked out the way it did.
Yeah, it was fun.
Absolutely, man. It looked like it's kind of like a rock and roll adventure, you know, like you guys go out there for a purpose and you end up stuck like it's a movie type situation.
Totally.
And you get more unexpected time off, right? That the old lady can't complain about, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, she complained. She had to pick us up from the airport in a snowstorm here back in Nashville when we got back.
One extreme to another.
Yeah.
They drove me up the road and I had to like chisel out the Camaro so I could go home.
That was wild.
Did you have tools?
Once I got the door open, then I was able to get my ice chipper out and get to work.
Oh, man.
It took me a minute.
I haven't had to do that since I lived in New York. I'm originally from upstate New York in Rochester area, where every morning that's the event. You slide the ice off your hood. You know, you're from Wisconsin, right?
Yeah.
You're from the same type of weather. Like,
totally. I don't miss it at all, but it's still a little bit followed me here.
Oh, yeah. It's weird because I've never seen Tennessee have snow until recently. It's weird.
Yeah. It all depends. Some winters we get lucky, and, you know, like last winter we didn't have really any bad weather. I think maybe one weekend of some ice, but other than that, it was smooth sailing all winter. Other times, man, you get nailed with it. Like, I think the year before, there was a bad ice storm, and I couldn't go to work for like 2 days.
Damn.
Couldn't even get out of the driveway.
I'm quite sure you were so sad.
Oh, man. So I saw you guys did a show out there in Arizona with Anvil. How tell us about how that went. How did you end up getting on the bill in the first place?
Well, Kim from 13th Floor Entertainment, she's like a promoter in town. We've done a lot of our shows with her because she's one of the better promoters in the Valley that's professional. You know, some people, you know, it's hard to deal with, and but she's one of the ones we really like. We've done a lot of shows with her, like, you know, Y&T, what's the other one? There's a few we've done with her. Armored Saint, you know, pretty good shows. Vicious Rumors, and this is our second time actually with Anvil, but it was our funnest time. I mean, it was more quaint. It was at the Mason Jar in Phoenix. Well, no, it's called the Rebel Lounge. I'm sorry. Let me correct that. The Mason Jar building that used to be back in the day. You know how the Whiskey A Go-Go is popular and famous for, you know, artists back in the day? Well, the Mason Jar is the same thing in Phoenix. And all the bands that played the Whiskey then played the Mason Jar. So it's kind of like a historical building, but now it's called the Rebel Lounge. Somebody rescued it. It was a gay bar for like 2 decades, and we were very sad. And then they just recently made it a rock venue a few years ago again, and this is our first time back, and I hadn't played there in 20 years. And I used to open up for bands like LA Guns and Warrant with Janie Lane in that building. So it was really nostalgic. And what was really cool is the magic came back immediately. Like when they were done, Anvil was done with their set, he literally didn't even take his guitar off, stepped off the stage onto the floor where those pictures we showed you, and was just like talking to everybody like, hey, how's it going? Like literally off the front of the stage, like, and stood there for an hour just bullshitting with everybody. It was the coolest thing I've ever seen. I've done staging all my life. I've told you guys that, and I've met everybody from Metallica to James Brown and all that. But I swear to God, he is the coolest dude I've ever met in rock and roll. Like 100%.
We sure had a blast with him. I mean, Leaps, that's another thing.
That's too funny. Yeah.
Totally humble. Yeah, like 110. And the bass player said he liked our band, so I'm happy, you know.
Right,
that's cool. Yeah,
it's always got to be a thrill when you got some established artists like that. That's just, man, you guys are awesome.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even know who he was at first. And because he came up out back, of course, you know, and I was just standing there talking to somebody, and he goes, hey, bro. And I'm like, what's up? He goes, I love your music, man. You guys sound so good. And I'm like, oh, thanks, man. Like I would anybody. And then I realized when he's on stage, I was telling Kristen, oh, my girlfriend over there getting ready. See, she's like,
you're gonna get in trouble.
I was telling her that's the bass player. I didn't know he said he liked our band earlier, and I didn't even put 2 and 2 together. You know?
Oh yeah,
that's awesome. Yeah, that Anvil documentary, that's still one of my favorite rock and roll documentaries. I love that
that's
movie.
Pretty wild. You feel pretty bad for them at some parts of that thing.
Yeah.
Oh, totally. Like even Lars was saying, man, I don't know how they got passed by, you know, because they were like right with like Motorhead in the beginning, you know, and he even told a story live. Iggy, he was saying something about where they were partying together, right? And he was sitting across the table from Lemmy, and they were drinking vodka and something. And Lemmy goes, hey, you look a little bit under the table, mate. And he goes, under the table, I'm licking the fucking floor. And then he pulls out a knife or a black pouch, he said, from his vest. And he put a big, you know, buck knife in there, pulled out some powder, put it under his nose and said, sniff this. And then he sniffed it thinking it was probably Coke or something, and it was meth.
Oh, shit.
He was like, oh, shit, man. You know, it was cool. He was cool, man, telling stories. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was really funny listening to all the stories.
Yeah. Oh, it was cool. It was a great night. We had fun, man. I haven't had that much fun in a long time at a gig, honest to God.
Nice. That's awesome.
So does the Mason Jar, does that go back like to the 60s?
No, not as far as but it goes back to early 80s. Like I remember when I was in high school, Metallica played there.
Overkill, Metallic, and a lot more of
everybody, Tool, you know, all the bands that came out from that era had played there. Jane's Addiction, you know, all kinds of bands, like everybody Like seriously, Icon's from here. I know.
Yeah.
I've heard you guys speak of them. Danny Wexler and the band, they originated here, and they were called the Schoolboys before they were Icon. And then they made it. They got like a record deal, I think, and then they got changed their name to Icon. But they originated out of that club a lot with Danny Gillespie, and you know what I mean. And it was the rock and roll staple club. That and another place called Rockers that was in the Valley.
Yeah, I think one of the oldest one that still lives is right now the Rebel Lounge. As like Ray said, I mean, it's a historical building right now, which makes it cool. I mean, it still has that vibe, that feeling.
Yeah, you could tell. Just like when I played the Whiskey years ago, I could feel the spirit of all the legends. Like the Whiskey, of course, is way more legend. Like even punk, it goes back to punk in the 70s and whatnot. But all the 80s nostalgia, which we're all into, of course, because that was our era. It's just so many bands on that stage. When you stand there, you're like, holy shit. You know what I mean? Like the Doors and you name it, like Rat, everybody, Motley Crue.
Yeah, the thing that struck me about the Whiskey was how small it was when I got to walk in and see it. I was like, damn, it's tiny. Yeah, you think it'd be a lot bigger.
The Whiskey, Chris.
Do what?
Who'd you see at the Whiskey?
I didn't. There was nobody playing. It was just the day I went. I was going to the Rainbow for lunch, and had to walk right by it. So I was like, I'm gonna walk in here and look around. And I walked in, and I was just like, God, this is tiny as hell.
Yeah, I was shocked too. They have the balcony. Did you go up there?
Yeah. But still, though, you just get kind of a vibe when you walk through it, just knowing who all stood on that stage. You know.
Yeah. My wife and I went out there. It's been a few years now, but we went out there and we seen Jack Russell's Great White play there, and there really is something special about seeing a band like that playing at the Whiskey a Go-Go and then up on the balcony and all that stuff. Super cool, man. But like Chris said, it's like such a legendary place. It feels big in your mind. And then when you get in there, it's like, well, this is just a little rock club, but that's where Jim Morrison was, and that's where Motley Crue came up, and even Jack Russell and Great White, cut their teeth in this place all them years ago, and so many bands since, and I love rock historic places like that.
And it's funny, though. I mean, not many people know that many of the big bands nowadays started playing in venues like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you got to start somewhere.
Man. Mm-hmm. I'll tell you what, and I love Jack Russell. Honestly, since we're on that, he's one of my favorite rock and roll singers. That guy can just sing really, really well. Even from day one, I was like, holy shit. That cover he did from Zeppelin, which he did several, but Since I've Been Loving You, that 80s live like DVD, I don't know if you ever seen that, but when they did that song, you close your eyes, you can't tell the difference, man. I mean, he's such a great singer. It's amazing.
I remember they were almost kind of, not to be too dead on the nose, but they were kind of one of the doorways into Led Zeppelin for me, because they did the MTV Unplugged and they did Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You. And MTV even made a video out of that one performance and used to run it a lot. And I remember just getting hooked on that song, and then that kind of leading me to really do more of a deep dive into Zeppelin's music. So like they kind of opened the door for that for me.
Like Zeppelin fans everywhere right now are like, blasphemy.
Yeah. Well, somebody
totally, but you know what? He did him justice, I feel. As a singer, I'm like, I wouldn't even try to sing a Zeppelin song around him, because he does it way better than I could. I guarantee it.
Yeah. But it's like the with the Poison episode that we just did, somebody said that they got a big laugh out of me hearing when I heard Kiss for when I really got into Kiss or on Crazy Nights. My reaction was, wow, these guys sound like Poison, and that cracked him up.
Dude, you cracked me up. I was at work just the other day. I think I told you when you were saying that Mitch Malloy thing, I fucking died, man. I was cracking up so much. I swear to God, I was like, I couldn't stop laughing. That was so great, man. That's a good episode, by the way. I love Poison. I used to, like, when I started out, obviously, way back in the day doing covers like everyone does. And we did Look What the Cat Dragged In, and it was a great song for people. Loved it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They would go crazy.
Yeah.
So, Aaron, you saw we dodged a bullet not going to the stadium show last night. Did you hear that? I'm sure you
Yeah,
heard the
I
news.
saw that. Yeah, that Poison didn't even play. That Brett Michaels had some kind of chemical reaction and my echo.
Oh man! So they didn't play. Did the rest of the concert go on? Of course, or
yeah,
I mean, everybody else played except Poison. Oh no!
Yeah,
wow, I wonder how that.
Does somebody have their live stream on, like the Facebook link open or something? Because that's what's coming through.
Oh no! So, yeah, I wanted to go see that tour mainly because one of my first concerts was Joan Jett, and I want to see full circle like what's she doing now, and it's kind of cool they picked her for that,
Yeah, but we were saying Tesla should have been the pick for that.
Still getting that like you guys said, though, they'd blow everyone off the stage.
Yeah.
They're such a good band, you don't want them around because they'll kill you.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they still got the goods, no doubt about it.
Oh, man, they're a great band. Oh, it's amazing how killer they are. Like, just a killer rock and roll band, straight up.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on with the echo, guys.
You talk about singers that still sound fantastic that haven't lost a step, man. Jeff Keith.
Oh, yeah. Yep, that's one of my son, Justin, that plays in the band alongside of Iggy, the other acts. One of his favorite bands is Tesla, and he really loves Slash too. But Tesla, he knows a lot of those songs already. Like,
do I still have the echo? I do. What is that? You guys hear that, right?
I don't hear it now, but when we first started, I heard it.
What is that about?
I think Ray's the only one that's not echoing.
Your mic settings just in case.
I don't know what's
my mic is on. Say hi, Kristen.
Hey. Hey. Well, on the good news front, I've almost finished downloading the video.
Awesome.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't even think about that. Like, and I was trying to hit up the studio guy, and he's like, "Bro, that'll take an hour and 45 minutes."
Oh shit!
I was like, "Oh no."
Yeah, I don't know why this mic thing is going on like that. Why don't I go out and come back in and see if it makes a difference?
Okay, we can try it.
So cover for me.
Right. We got your 6.
All right.
All right.
Hello? I see
a
little bit of echo, even though he's gone.
Huh. Maybe it's something in the airwaves.
Something messing up the internet.
Yeah, like maybe there's a storm in between us.
We're yelling across the crevasse.
Yes, this show is on your show's on Decibel Geek YouTube, correct?
Yes, and Facebook Live.
And Facebook Live. Right on. I tried to get as many people to, nice. Check this out as possible,
Right on.
Absolutely.
I love this show. It's my favorite.
I'm glad we sound like garbage for everyone. Like everybody check out this show
rock and roll.
A bunch of mess ups.
Well, that's rock and roll. It's we're rebels.
All right, let's try this
rock
again.
And roll rebel. Here he comes. There he is. Bam.
Hello?
Hello.
Still a little bit.
Does it sound like echo to you guys or no?
Well, see, Ray sounds perfect, but when Aaron and I both talk, we have echo.
And what about
it's that resort quality internet?
I truly don't understand that.
Pay a little extra for that.
Yeah, no, right now I'm just muting and I'm muting. So.
I'll get a bill when I leave. Hey, you were on Decibel Geek and we made it cool for you, so that's an extra $50.
Yeah. Well spent.
Literally.
Yeah,
I guess let me back out and come back in and see if it makes a difference.
All right.
Let's try that.
It's doing it when
So,
Nikki
Chris,
talks,
you
too.
said you play guitar, right?
Yeah, badly, but yeah, I used to play. I played in bands years ago, but I haven't really picked it up much lately.
What was your band name?
I had a few. Jeez, why is you still hearing that echo? That's annoying me. I was in a band called Primrose Way. I was in a band called Crime, spelled Chryme, like crystal meth. That was a terrible name.
But cool for the time, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean a lot of new. First, it was like alternative grunge stuff, and then new metal stuff. So yeah, we followed the trend.
Yeah, I did too through the times, and I'm glad that hard rock heavy metal's back because that's what really suits me best. But I had to go through all those years of changing music, and you know what I mean? It was pretty cool, going through and learning at the different styles and changes of music. And then now I kind of implement everything into what I do that I learned and picked up along the way. I really didn't care for grunge that much, but I learned a few things from it. And then like the new metal I really liked because you could actually, it was groovy. You know what I mean? It had hooks and stuff.
All right. Are we still echoing? Yes, we are.
Hello?
Hello. It's you guys are not echoing over here.
This is so weird.
I take my mute off and put it back on. I still hear the echo, so it's not me.
No,
It's not Iggy's fault this time.
I did the same.
Are you sure, Iggy? It's Yoda in the background over there. He's making us echo.
And the technical issues continue because I just got a message uploading the video. That file's a bit too large. The size limit for video clips is 200 megabytes.
Oh, man. Headbangers Ball never had these problems.
That was analog. You can't go wrong with analog.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've
These
done
damn
everything I can do.
youngsters.
Well, hell.
This
Well-
turned into a mess for a live stream. Look at my settings. Maybe. No, it's not my speaker settings. It's not my mic. I don't know.
See, even when I'm.
Oh, wait. Check.
Yeah, even when I mute myself, I still hear you echo.
Wait. And I even have a thing called echo cancellation turned off.
Turn it on.
Yeah.
It's on.
Are the people watching this? Can you all hear the echo?
Thank you.
Yeah. Yes. No, you can't. She's being silly.
Funny.
Gotta lay off the peyote.
All right,
My
we
ass-
always
my
gotta
ass
make an
is right here
entrance,
on the back,
entrance,
you know?
entrance.
What the hell?
Yeah, they can
For
hear it.
sure.
Oh, man, guys, I'm sorry. This is
No worries,
not
man.
well. I don't know what's causing this echo. Everything's turned off.
We'll have fun, echo or not. Fuck it.
Exactly.
Yeah, and yeah, Chris is right. It didn't start off with the echo, but then it just started in. I don't know what causes it.
Well,
This
maybe
is not a
whatever
very
it
good
is.
infomercial for StreamYard.
Yeah, maybe whatever it is will, work itself out, yo.
Yeah, Ray sounds fine. It's the rest of us.
Yeah. Goddamn service providers.
Tell him, Iggy.
Well, you would have been hearing the video premiere from this upcoming album here, but apparently you're not going to get to see the video tonight. I'm sorry, guys. But it's going to be on your channel, though, right?
Yes,
Yeah, that's
they
right.
can check it out on our YouTube channel. And yeah, it should be good, But we enjoy being on with you guys either way, man.
Just you.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much for having us here, too. And I look forward to Bracket Ball.
Is there an official release date yet?
Today is actually
yeah,
release
today.
date.
Oh, nice. So it's
Yeah.
available right now. Like I can go order a CD as soon as we're done here.
No, not a CD. Oh, you're talking about the record. No,
Yeah.
we're finishing the record. We're finishing our song now. Iggy's going on vacation in Puerto Rico. When? Today? Tomorrow?
Monday, actually.
Monday. And then when he gets back, he's going to finish one guitar track. And then I'm going to send it to the studio because I'm capturing the tracks for this last one. And then I'm sending it to the studio to Brandon at the Library Studios in Peoria, Arizona, not Illinois.
Surprise.
And he's going to mix and master, and then we'll start production as far as, hard copies. And, of course, you guys will always get one. And
Nice.
new merch as well, which you'll get as well. And and so we're going to have a release date soon as we get a view of how long it'll take in post-production, mastering.
And that's
but
the
we
same. That's the same mixer and all that you guys used in the past, right?
Yes.
Yes. Because your albums and your EPs, as far as production and the mix, when it all comes out, you guys, your sound rivals anybody that's putting $1 million into an album.
Man, thank you. And Brandon Kruziniak, he's phenomenal engineer and producer. That's why, because I can mix and master too, but I rather have him do it. That's why I'm just capturing the tracks on this and sending it to him, because he's a guru. Like, he's got the magic touch, and he's really got good equipment too. I have to say, anybody in our area or wants good production, head to the Library Studios in Arizona for video and audio, because he does both, and he's really good dude too. He's funny. He'll make you laugh. Everything we do, like videos, it's a good time. You know what I mean? We have a great time. He clowns and, makes us laugh even when we're like, damn it,
He's our sixth man in the band, actually. I mean, he's done
he's the
major
sixth
projects.
Beatle.
Nice.
He's done major projects. I mean, he recently had Ice-T on his studio, just to give you an idea.
Right
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, old Ice-T left his lyric book. He showed us.
Wow.
He'll probably be getting that back.
You're tossing him under the bus. I sent you the link so you can post it there, Chris, for the viewers to see it. It's in the private chat here
On StreamYard?
Yep.
Oh, let me find it.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys are savvy. If I left here, I'd probably never find my way back.
Yeah, this premieres in 30 minutes from right now.
Yes, sir.
Let me put that in the public chat, and you guys can see it.
Thank you, guys. We appreciate you having us on, man. You guys are awesome. I remember, I think I've told you before, man, how I turned on to your show was I used to listen to,
Wait a
The
minute.
Trunk. And
that works.
I was looking for other podcasts when I caught up on things. And I was like, I've heard all of his and this and that, and how many bands he's created, And I was going, I need something else. I need another rock podcast that I can listen to my favorite, stories and get updates on what's going on, your new noise and all that. And I found Decibel Geek Podcast with the horns. And I was like, this got to be cool. So I freaking, hit it, of course. And then I binged it like crazy because I was at a resort working overnights in in-room dining. So I would walk miles and miles down hallways with just my headphones on. Because in the day, it's a corporate world. You can't wear headphones. But at night, I had the glory of being able to listen to music and podcasts. And that's how I learn a lot of my songs, too, is, I'll listen to the music while I walk the halls and think of lyrics and music, and then listen to podcasts and get all my info on my favorite rockers, thanks to you guys. But yeah, I listened to your podcast and I was like, these guys are cool, man. And you're down to earth. So that's how I got turned on to you guys. And I just listened to every episode, literally within 3 months. Yeah.
Nice.
And you guys had a lot at that time. Cause I think we were on like 311th episode, I think was our first time you guys said something or something like that. And now you're like, what, 4 something?
480,
Almost, yeah.
483 this week. Yeah.
Creeping up on 500.
Yeah, you guys are kicking ass, man, and you are my favorite rock and roll podcast, hands down.
Thanks, brother.
Thanks, man.
Absolutely.
So Iggy, you've opened up another camera here with the video. Do you want to give this a shot?
Let's try it.
Okay.
What's the worst that can happen? Echo?
There's already plenty of that.
World premiere video. Dawn of the Rising. Soldiers, maybe.
Everyone, everyone,
cross your fingers, America.
Everyone, mute your microphone while we play this.
Okay, everybody, watch and hold your breath.
Okay, I'll mute.
Let's give it a shot. If it works, awesome. If it's not, then everybody go to our YouTube channel.
Well, after the show.
Right. Let's give it a shot. Let's see if it works.
Go for it. I hear the audio.
I don't think it's actually
Yeah, I can-
working.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like it's working.
I can hear it, but I can't see anything.
Exactly. For some reason, it's
Yeah. And I'd rather
Sorry.
everybody go in just a little bit and check it out in all its glory than have it all janky on here.
Well, it's actually a world premiere teaser.
Psych. We don't even have a video.
Oh, too funny.
People be like, I took off work for this.
Oh God! I just got that.
Yeah.
And I think that guy was from Arizona too.
There's the inside.
Well,
That's
Surfer
awesome.
Fans, that sounds cool. All right. Well, do we just want to skip ahead to Bracket Brawl and do that
I think
since
so.
we're stuck with the echo?
Sure.
All right.
Absolutely.
Sorry,
definitely.
No worries,
go,
man.
Yeah, go later after the show. Go to our YouTube channel. Check it out there. Should be premiering in what 27 minutes now. Yes. It'll be 27 minutes. So
Then we got to get moving.
All right.
All right, so let's do Bracket Brawl. Even though it's echoing and annoying.
Echo Ball.
Echo Brawl. All right, there's 4 of us here tonight, so I like that because a lot of times that means that the people, the viewers, get to be the tiebreakers.
Right on.
What I did for this bracket,
Special effects.
Hell yeah. Gotta have those.
So what we're going to be talking about in Bracket Brawl is some of the most popular hard rockin' albums of the 80s. We're going to go back starting in 1982, and we're going to take every Decibel Geek style band that had a #1 hit album, 1 through 16, from the beginning in 82, ends up around 90, 91.
Okay.
These are the first albums from 82 on to have #1 Billboard albums in the United States. So, as we're talking about albums, these are all super popular ones, sold a ton of copies, but we're going to find out which one's the very best.
Adam, that's more info than we needed to know, but thanks.
Hey, it's just been canceled. Not participating in that. All right, so the first match is the first band on the list in 1982. They actually ride it out from 1981. At the end of 81 and into 82, this is the number one album in the United States. And I'm talking about AC/DC. For those about to rock, we salute you. It's got a lot of good songs on it, man.
I love that album.
Put the Finger on You is a good one. I mean, let's get
Inject the Venom.
Inject the Venom. Evil Walks. Awesome album. Number one. They're going to face off an album that was a number one hit album in 1988 off the strength of songs like Pour Some Sugar on Me, Wind, Animal, Rocket. Talk about Def Leppard, Hysteria. So we're talking about just preference here. There is no right or wrong answers.
Right.
What do you prefer? For those about to rock or Hysteria? This
I say
goes to the viewers as well.
I go for those about to rock 100.
I'm going to agree with that. I'm definitely going with AC/DC as well.
Yeah, I go with AC/DC.
Same here.
So that's unanimous.
All right, so that's
landslide. Sorry, Def Leppard. You remember Joe Dirt, right? Def Leppard sucks. No, just kidding. I'm only kidding.
Everybody else is picking AC/DC.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought so. I mean, but Hysteria is a good album, but I mean, you just can't mess with For Those About to Rock. It's amazing.
No, that's not even fair. That's like Mike Tyson versus the Mouse.
Yeah. All right. So it looks like pretty much unanimously AC/DC goes on. All right, so then the next match brings us to a band that actually has 3 placements in this tournament. It has won 3 times, believe it or not. Oh, we got one Descender on the Def Leppard.
Of course, it's Bushy.
Yeah. All right, so the second matchup we go to. Let's see what year. 1986. 5150 by Van Halen. Van Halen's going to be in this 2 times. They've 3 times the chances to win this than anybody else. Talking about Van Hagar era.
Adam, we don't know. We're trying to figure that out.
Yeah, it sucks. I don't like it.
Is there any possibility that somebody has a second microphone turned on?
I don't.
I don't think so. I'm just straight into the StreamYard.
That's the only thing I could look up when I researched it. Yeah. Okay.
That's mute when it's on.
Like StreamYard is the only thing I got open.
Yeah, same.
We'll carry on, I guess. All right, so we got Def Leppard 5150 facing off a band that reached number 1 in 1991 off the strength of the singles Monkey Business, Wasted Time, In a Darkened Room. It's a perfect album. We did an Albums Unleashed on it. Talking about Skid Row, Slave to the Grind. To me, it's so easy. It's Skid Row all day, all the way.
Yeah, Skid Row.
Man, I'm gonna be a spoiler.
I can't believe it.
I get laughed at. Oh no, but no, for real. Let me explain myself. Sammy Hagar's a kick-ass singer, man, and he wrote some killer songs on that record. I know, but I mean, Sammy can still sing. That's all I'll say. What's your pick, Iggs?
Yeah, I gotta stick with Aaron. Skid Row.
Butt kisser. No, just kidding.
Nah.
We got, if you're looking over at the comments, we got a couple for 5150.
Even my girl's giving me shit over here.
Yeah.
She's like, it's a no-brainer.
No brainer.
Right. Oh, so Al Horta was kidding.
Oh, don't. Yeah, see, he's scared. He had to change. He had to jump ship.
Down to one.
He left me on the Titanic.
Yeah.
Bushy's Ray's biggest fan right now.
Yeah.
Right on. I need one.
All right. So by virtue of 3-1 plus everybody else, even the Van Halen fans, don't worry. There's many other opportunities for Van Halen. Skid Row advances.
Okay.
So the next matchup may be the most lopsided on this. Both #1 albums. The first one from 1986, really based on the one-hit song Amanda. You got Boston with Third Stage.
Ooh.
Taking on a band that got #1 status in 1991 with massive songs like Enter Sandman, Unforgiven.
Oh, shit.
We already know that one.
Talking about Metallica, the Black Album versus Boston Third Stage. I think it's pretty easy. What does everybody think?
Oh, shit.
Metallica.
I want to hear
I'll go
you guys
Metallica.
first because I'm going to get the laugh again.
I'll go Metallica.
All right, I'm with Iggy. We're doing Metallica.
Okay. What about you, Chris?
Come on, Metallica.
Man, I tell you what, I love Metallica. I've worked a few shows, met them, and they're also great dudes as a stagehand and sound tech and all that. And they are the awesomest fucking guys in the world. But Boston, come on, man. I'm a singer. You know, if I was a guitar player, if I was a guitar player, of course, Metallica 100. But I'm a singer. I gotta go with Boston. My bad.
You're not the only one. Surfer fan over there votes for Boston, but looks like pretty much everyone else is going with Metallica.
Right.
I get it. I don't hate it. I'm just saying.
if it was the Boston self-titled or Don't Look Back, maybe.
I don't even know about that. Still go with Metallica.
Although that Metallica record, that's a landmark record.
All right.
I will say they're both killer, great, iconic bands that once we're all dead and gone and no humans are left and they dig some shit up, they're going to find Metallica and Boston records.
Definitely.
Guaranteed.
Yeah, every album we talk about on this tournament falls into that category. These are ones that are going to last the test of time for all times because they were #1 hit albums. We're choosing from the most popular rock albums from 82 to 91, and that's not easy.
No.
All right, by virtue of everybody except for Ray, the Black Album moves on. All right, this is a pretty interesting matchup because this one's kind of on the fringes of what we usually talk about. But in 1982, off the strength of the singles Centerfold and Freeze Frame, the Jay Giles Band goes #1 with the album Freeze Frame.
Ooh.
Their opponents
Come on,
in this
please.
matchup is a band who's got 2 chances to walk away with this thing. This album was #1 in 1988 off the strength of the songs Bad Medicine, Lay Your Hands on Me, I'll Be There for You. Talking about Bon Jovi, New Jersey versus the Jay Giles Band, Freeze Frame.
Freeze Frame.
Yeah.
Jay Giles all the way, 100.
Yeah, I gotta say probably Bon Jovi. Bon Jovi made hell of that album.
That's only because you got awesome hair, Iggy. Don't lie.
I'm gonna pick Bon Jovi, but also give myself this.
All right. Since we got 2 for Bon Jovi, 1 for Jay Giles, I'm gonna go ahead and pick Jay Giles and leave this one to the people. So this is where we got to count votes.
Those of you still watching, vote below.
Yeah, this is why it's important to watch your show, even as technically defunct as it is.
My angel is a centerfold.
Those are great songs. Freeze Frame is a really great song.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, it was a killer video too. MTV, like we were talking about. Yeah.
And if you talk about like underdog albums that made it to number 1, I mean, there's really not more of a perfect example than this.
So it's 2 votes Bon Jovi, 1 vote Jay Giles so far.
So it's 2 votes.
I think the echo.
No, 2 Jay Giles because Aaron went Jay Giles too.
I think it went into a draw, right?
Yeah, a draw. So now the 3 or 4 people actually hanging out with us here doing this, fighting through it. We'll get to decide.
If nobody else votes, it's going to be Bon Jovi.
All right. Looks like we're giving it to New Jersey.
God, now the echo's even on a long delay. This is terrible.
Yeah, it's hard for me to describe these things when it's echoing over myself. All right, we carry on. Oh man, I don't like this.
Carry on our wayward son.
You're the only one without reverb. Hello?
Yeah.
Ah, it's echoing a long time later now.
Now we got delay. Oh my God.
Echo and delay. It's going to have a phaser on it in the next few minutes.
All right.
There's a sound guy fucking with us somewhere.
Let's just power through this then. The next matchup is Foreigners 4 versus Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction.
Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
Guns N' Roses.
Guns N' Roses and who?
Foreigner 4.
Foreigner?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Foreigner 4.
Wow. I mean, that's got Urgent on it. It's got Jukebox Hero. It's got Waiting for a Girl Like You. All popular, well-loved songs.
And I'm from the same city.
Yeah.
He's a Rochester vocalist as well.
Nice.
Let's not bring geography.
If I don't go for my homeboy, I'll get stabbed by my family, you know.
Well, that don't do him any good. Easily, GNR carries on with Appetite.
No, their
Bon Jovi's
GNR is
back.
just a great band. I've worked them too.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Ray got the echo now. It's a disease. This shit is
We're all
spreading.
infected.
No.
Okay, keep it going. We'll keep it going. Slippery When Wet versus Use Your Illusion 2.
Slippery when wet.
I'm going Use Your Illusion.
Use Your Illusion.
Slippery.
Up to the
Ooh.
people.
My favorite.
All right. The few of you still watching, please vote below.
This is when your power becomes the biggest because there's only like 3 of you.
Yeah, you guys might decide. It's actually 11 right now.
Yeah. I'm impressed.
One vote for Slippery. And Al Horta saying, are you related to Jimmy 2 times from Goodfellas?
I think so.
Well,
Probably.
one vote for Illusion.
All right. Next one breaks it. Drop.
Illusion.
Drop. Best Illusion albums. I like both albums too. Both Use Your
Yeah.
Illusion 1 and
I do
2.
too.
I think you could probably trimmed a lot of fat off them and made them one
Yeah.
really good album, but there's awesome
Totally.
stuff on each one.
There it is. Illusion.
All right.
I think that was the peak, honestly, of their songwriting. Like right there, bam.
It's Mooger Fooger's telling us to drop Iggy. No, that's not the issue.
No, Shane, it's not me.
Damn. That's hardcore.
We wouldn't do that.
It's only because he voted for Bon Jovi twice.
I guess, right?
That's when the bad audio started. All right, next matchup, Van Halen, Sammy Hagar style. It's back. 3 times in this era, Van Halen hit it number 1. It's pretty wild.
See? That makes my point.
This one was from 1988. Had songs on it like When It's Love, Finish What You Started, Black and Blue. Talking about Van Halen, OU812 versus an album that hit number 1 the next year, 1989. Off the hits like Dr. Feelgood, Kickstart My Heart, SOS, my personal favorite, Sticky Sweet. Motley Crue, Dr. Feelgood versus Van Halen, OU812. Easy for me, Motley Crue.
Motley Crue.
Iggy, you first.
Iggy's muted.
Oh, is he?
He said Motley. It's
Okay.
not fixing the echo, Iggy.
Because
Just
we're
go-
all still echoing.
Turn your mic back on. You're fine.
Oh,
is
you
your
ain't
mic
one
not-
too.
Are you muted in StreamYard?
It's got the little thing on there.
Iggy, it says you're muted, yo.
There you are.
Okay, so I took it up. Yeah, no, Motley.
Motley? Okay, I guess I'm the Motley Crue because I'm going with the other one. My bad. Oh, you ate one too. My bad. I ate one. And I ate 2.
All right, well, you're all voted. Dr. Feelgood moves on. Last matchup in the first round. The first metal band, I think, honestly. We talk about some like harder rock stuff, but the first one, 1983. Come on, Feel the Noise. Metal Health, Bang Your Head. Slick Black Cadillac.
Oh,
Quiet Riot, Metal Health.
yes.
For their third and final appearance in this tournament from 1991 for Uncarnal. What is it? For what?
Uncarnal awful knowledge.
That's right.
Unlawful carnal knowledge.
Yeah.
Also known as the Fuck album
Fuck no.
from Van Halen, 1991. So you got Van Halen versus Quiet Riot.
Quiet Riot.
I'm going Quiet Riot.
Quiet Riot.
Quiet Riot.
Come on, feel the echo.
Right.
There's a sound man somewhere in between fucking with us.
Going crazy, going, what the hell's wrong with these guys?
Pulling his hair out.
All right, so that brings us into the second round. First matchup for those about to rock, AC/DC versus Skid Row, Slave to the Grind.
I go with
That's a
Skid
hell of a
Row.
matchup right there.
Album per album, I'd go Skid Row.
I'm going Skid Row also.
For those about to rock.
Ray's a contrarian.
Yeah. Like, Kristen's not here tonight, so playing the role of Kristen will be Ray Coon
Right.
and pick the opposite of everybody. Got a couple of picks from the people that say AC/DC over that one. Over Skid Row.
Can you read the comments, son? Oh, I
That
thought you were
Van
on that.
Halen album is flawless, according to Bushy. I can't wait to tell Ralph what you said.
Van Halen is totally badass, but For Those About to Rock, I mean, that's like a staple in my life. Like that whole album, like Aaron said, front to back, there's just not a bad song.
Yeah, I say that about Slave to the Grind, though, too. So I go with Slave to the Grind. Slave to the Grind moves on. Next matchup. This one's easy for me. Metallica Black Album versus Bon Jovi New Jersey. It's got to be Metallica.
You got to go with Metallica.
Yes,
Metallica.
Metallica it is. All right. Guns N' Roses versus Guns N' Roses. I think this one goes without question. Appetite versus Use Your Illusion 2.
Appetite.
All day.
It's too easy.
Way too easy.
Dr. Feelgood versus Mental Health.
I'd go with Mental
Molly.
Health.
I'm going
I don't
Molly.
think
Mental Health.
Nah, Dr. Feelgood hasn't aged nearly as well. I'll go with Mental Health.
Yeah?
Mental Health.
Mental Health moves on. I'm all voted on that one.
Iggy, did you vote on that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Which one?
So it's down to the,
Molly.
oh, so we tied it. So it's to the people. Dr. Feelgood versus Mental Health.
One for Mental Health, two for Mental Health.
Where?
Feel good.
Well,
Come on.
Next vote. Tie it or break it.
Vote, folks.
Somebody.
Dr.
2 minutes.
Feelgood. He's the one that called
There
Dr.
it is.
Feelgood.
We're going to give it
He's
to
the one
Mental
that
Health
makes
and
it
move on.
No, he voted for Meta Health.
Meta.
That means.
Medicare.
All right.
That's what we all gonna need.
We're down to the final four.
Woo!
Skid Row Slave to the Grind versus the Metallica Black Album.
Ooh.
I'm going
Metallica.
Skid Row.
Metallica.
I'll go last. Iggy, what are you picking?
Iggy.
Iggy.
Metallica.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Metallica one.
He's
Skid
like,
Row,
go
down
figure.
to Chris.
Damn, this is hard. I'll go Skid Row.
All right, so that's a tie. We got Metallica Black versus Skid Row, the Slave to the Grind. Looks like we got 2 votes for Slave. It's
Yeah, probably so.
Zuckerberg in here.
That's
Zuckerberg.
Zuckerberg.
Well, if nobody, I think the Slave's going to win that.
I think so.
All right. So then, who will face Slave to the Grind in the finals? It's Appetite for Destruction versus Mental Health.
Oh shit.
Appetite.
2 epic albums, man, that
Yep.
will stand the test of time. But I say Mental Health.
Oh, you're going with that one.
GNR.
GNR.
Yeah, I got to go GNR also. For Destruction. All right. So that
GNR
is the
versus Skid
finals
Row.
right there. It's pretty difficult. Both of these I consider to be perfect albums without a
They
bad
are.
song on them. It comes down to Skid Row Slave to the Grind versus Appetite for Destruction, which is the true number one out of all these number ones.
Appetite.
Wow, yeah.
Appetite for that D.
I
Appetite
can't
for
really.
Echo.
This one's tough.
GNR for me.
Appetite for
Same here.
Echo.
GNR.
Yeah, I kind of got to go with GNR too. So there you have it. That's your final. The number one of number ones. Guns N' Roses. Appetite for Destruction. There it is. In case you didn't hear me the first time, we said it twice.
Wow.
Yeah.
There you have it. Has everybody had enough of this bullshit?
Appetite for the stick.
Oh, no,
Time for the
Chris
video
Rose,
premiere. Woohoo!
Exactly. How much time do we got? Have we got a countdown
1
timer?
minute, 40 seconds.
It's
4 minutes?
actually,
It's
I'm
launching
seeing
right
8
now.
o'clock. It's premiering right now.
Okay, so tell
Turn it on
everybody
the
right
TV,
now
so
where they got to go.
YouTube. See if we can get YouTube on there.
Let's give it a test run so everybody else can go check it out.
Lightning round.
Let me
The
put it
lightning
back
round,
on.
Dawn of the Rising. You know.
So now it's on YouTube. Can we bring it up?
It's
I
on
think
YouTube
so.
coming up right now. Yeah.
Hang on, let me see if I can do it. The last time I tried this, the audio was horrible.
But it'd be
We
cool
don't
to have
want
it
to
on
do
there.
it bad. Well, then let's just wrap this shit up and everybody get over to YouTube. You look up Dawn of the Rising. The name of the song is Soldier. And you can see the brand new video. So it's sort of like we world premiered it. We're just telling you to go world premiere it for yourselves.
Yes, and
Yeah,
I'll
and thank
post,
you.
I'll post the video link on the Decibel Geek social media channels right after we get off of here. And everybody go there, click
Okay.
on that, give them a like, subscribe to Dawn of the Rising, and leave some
Do it.
feedback for them because these guys rule.
Yes, do it.
Man, we thank you guys, man. Thanks for having us.
Oh, thanks
We
for
appreciate you all.
this
guys.
technical bullshit.
All right,
Appreciate it.
everybody. Let's go check out the brand new music video from Dawn of the Rising for the song Soldier right now on YouTube. Kick back around, make some comments, let us know what you think of it. I know you're going to love it. It's amazing, just like always.
Thanks, everybody.